Well, that's a good spawn point. I'll take spawning spawning in second place. Oh yeah, the grid looks like it's messed up a little bit at the back, so we're going to have more people on one side than the other. Is that right? Yeah, it looks like as the grid normally for Gripsy Duel, it wouldn't be. That's happened before. Yeah, the grid's stretched out a little bit. Oh, there isn't many of us on this side. It's all going to stretch out, obviously, because it's a dual track and we'll all get different cars at different times. But there's not many of us. I'm on the... Wow. I'm on the small side. And I started in pole position from my side of cars. So for anyone who's never seen this track before, this is a more updated version, but it's a classic. It's a dual track. So there's two halves. And normally you set an even number of laps. Like we've got, you know, the guys on that side. You don't know really your position overall in the race until every full lap, really. But because it's dual track, each half of a lap counts as a full lap. So we change cars. I've just driven this car in the cannonball. We change cars every half a lap, basically, on this circuit. And we're doing random Sporty. It's been a long time since we did this track. It's been quite a while since we did random Sporty. So random Sporty is basically limited to the best 300 or so vehicles on the server. I think the slowest vehicles are the tuners class, which is the kind of pace that we saw from the first vehicle that I just drove. But then we've got supercars, race cars, all sorts else in here. So there is still an element of randomness, but there's a little bit more that the driver skill can do stuff on, because you're not going to get any bogey vehicles at all. There's going to be no muscle cars or anything slow. Muscle cars? That's, well, like super slow muscle cars is what I mean by that. So there's the leader on the that side. So I'm in second place overall, but I'm about to be overtaken. But that's how it'll work. Every full rotation around the two half laps, that's when we'll know where we are in the position. I don't know, maybe slow muscle cars are in here. I don't know. Oh, the Cyclone's got such a acceleration advantage over an Infernus. It's going to be good for the hairpins. And I'm on the side of the track that has the least amount of players, so that's good for me from a performance perspective. I'll have less people to like worry about until we start lapping people from the other side of the track. The classes have changed a bit, so there might be more of a pace spread than there used to be. Yeah, fair enough. I know that the classes are in a bit of a flux at the minute. But still. No bogey vehicles like dozers and whatnot. And no drift cars, drag cars. It's generally the quicker cars that are on the server. In random Sporty. That didn't break as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. Tally GTB Custom is definitely going to be able to overtake a little Tropos Rally. Oh, I got a weird boost there. I did get the Cyclone on the better side for that car, yeah, with the hairpins. That's the thing, like, there's an added element of randomness with this over and above a normal random Sporty, because you might get, like, this side of the track is longer than the other side. So you might get a car a slower car or a faster car on, you know, the longer side and benefit more from it than what you would have done, or like the Cyclone, you might get a car that is more suited to one side of the track than the other. That's the nature of the randomness. Obviously lucky. That's not mild. Thought that was going to be. Thought he'd changed his name, but no, he's still Mr. Luck. Really annoying with the horn though. Could do without that. Turismo. See, there's no sort of like, that's not a bad car, because they're all not going to be bad cars. Classic GTA 4 Turismo. Yeah, this is not bad car all. No. Random, not too bad. Random, it could be worse. So the leader on the top two, in fact, I think on that side of the track are definitely putting in a good performance at the minute. Blister Canjo Rally. That's not too slow, not too shabby. Again, not too bad. Random, not too bad. If this was a random all, this would be a pretty good car to have. Certainly in the last random all when there was some off-road stuff, but here it's just, this is about average pace, I would have said, for the class. Alright, we'll take stock of where we are position-wise as we cross the line next time. We're definitely not in first. And this is the person who's at last place from the other half of the track. So we're not fully lapping them really, we're just half lapping them. Is that the leader on the left now? Oh, it is, I think. I'm in second. This is how close it is, the top two. Sigma 3. I should have set a specific number of laps, really. Because if it's an odd number of laps, then our side has had an advantage. I mean, it just adds to the randomness, I suppose. It is a random race, it's not a competitive race. Sigma 3's a great little car. Ooh, Valera GTC. See, this is a pretty damn quick car. And I'm getting it on the half of the track that's longer, so I'm getting more of a benefit of having such a quick car. Yum. Well, that was a good 2 laps. Well, 2 half laps, one full lap. No, I'm definitely in the lead. Felon! Bit of a come down from the Falira GTC, but that's okay. But again, like, that's quite lucky because I'm getting the Felon, which is one of the, you know, it's all right, but it's not one of the quickest cars. I'm getting it on the shorter side of the lap, so I'm not getting all the pain of having a Felon all the way around the longer side. So I'm still getting some decent luck. No way! The Felon GT is even slower than the Felon, and now I'm getting it on the longer side. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. God damn it. You don't get the spoiler on the Felon GT, so it's even slower. Here's me saying, oh yeah, I'm getting the relatively slow Felon on the short side, so at least I'm getting that benefit. Wasn't going to let me have that, was it? God damn it. Those transitions always get me. From like a Felon to a Felon GT, or, you know, a baller to a baller LE or something like that. You're just never expecting it. You're always expecting something completely different, because that's most of the time what you're going to get. Every so often, though. Alright, the leader on the other half of the track is coming down now. He's coming over the bridge, I think. So I'm still in the lead. There he is. Oh, I was just driving this as well tonight. This is a great car. I'm coming up against backmarkers as well, which is going to happen sooner for me because I started on the shorter side than the leader on the other side will. And also, more significantly, I'm going to have more backmarkers because there's more people because of the way that the grid messed up. There's more people on that side. Oh yeah, Thrax in second place. Well, first. But second as we cross the line, so... Don't think I'll be in the lead when we come around again. Interesting the nuances of how it's played out. With the grid putting more people on the other side of the track. Like the grid went back here so that... Yeah, it's... 9F. A classic G-Fred car. Thank you. Thank you. I got shocked that they let me go so well. Very good back markering. Doing some pretty good back markering tonight. There was in the random all as well, which you don't even really need to in the random all. It was so well done, it shocked me. I think that's partially why I hit the bush. So I always get my gap to the person who's behind me on my side around this part of the lap. So I'm 16 seconds ahead of the person who's in second place on my half of the track. And there's the leader going past, so I have lost the lead. He's crossing the line now. Dual tracks are always so much fun. Because it's like, it's really intense, you just never know. You don't know what they've got, you don't know where they are, how well they're doing. They're in a panto. I'm in a cheetah. I should be able to bring up some more speed now. The leader on the other side is going to have a cleaner run. This is going to be less back markers to pass. At least until we sort of start properly fully lapping people, but whether we will or not, I don't think we even will. Cheetah's such a good car. So nice to drive. What do we get for the long half? SC1. Another supercar. How many people remembered that this existed? This should have just gone straight into sports. Why did they put it in supers? Wouldn't be even anywhere near the top in sports. This was the same time they released the Pariah. Sumo players know already. They released the Pariah, the sports car that demolished the top speed of any car in the game. And then they released the SC1, the supercar, that was so much slower than the Pariah for lap time and top speed. And useless for supercars. It does drive pretty nicely though, I will give it that. We drove it on vanilla in a race one time, and it has a nice balance to it. I think I've moved back into the lead. First place was just coming around the hairpin there, I think. Entity XF, that'll do. Got 20 seconds on the person who's directly behind me on my half of the track. Have I got 9.5 seconds on the leader on the other side of the track? Okay. Now I'm coming up to a few more back markers though. I don't know whether that was intentionally letting me through or not, but I'll take it. God, this entity drives so nicely around these corners on this track. Schwarzer Classic Custom. I think this is deceptively quick. I think it's quicker than you think it would be. That's the one thing that's always stuck in my mind about the Schwarzer Classic Custom. It is a bit of a sleeper. It's got a bit of decent speed. Decent turn of speed on it. It's not a supercar, but it'd be a lot worse. Again, there's that again. It's random sporty. Every car is going to be a case of it could be a lot worse. That's got to be the title of the video, hasn't it? It could be worse. Or something. Words to that effect. Alright, so I'm still in the lead, I think. Leader's going on that side around the hairpin again, so it's stayed about the same for those 2 laps. Ariant now. I'm a little nervous of the amount of back markers ahead of me. 10.8 seconds I had there at the line. There's a short window where we can see the gap to the leader on the other half of the track at the line. Nice. Ooh. This is nice. Majima GT. I'll just tiptoe around that bit a little bit. I think someone's behind me in a quicker car. So they are a back marker to me at least. Well, I've got good top end, 133 miles an hour all the way down this back straight. Well, back curves. 1:50 to go. So we should probably get the 2 laps in, so it will be an even number of laps. Scared. Jackal. Okay. I've got 28 seconds on Phoenix on my side, who's the lead, yeah, the next person on my side of the track. 11 seconds to the leader on the other side of the track. Jackal versus Hizoku. Back marker behind me has a quick car. Thankfully they're not pushing for an overtake. I mean, they'll get it on the straight, I'm sure. This is it. This is going to be the last lap, and we have managed to do an even number of laps, so it will be fair by the end. Stratum versus a Sigma 2. Is he going to change cars yet though? Stratum is probably one of the slowest I could have got for the final lap. This could be close, you know. Of all the cars in a random Sporty. Okay, can you just not do that maybe? Holy god. Oh my god, I was so lucky there. This could be really close. I had a decent gap coming onto the final lap, but the stratum is slow. Leaders coming around the second to last corner, going up to the hairpin, it looks like. I think I might have it. Wait, is that the leader? No, that's a back marker. No way. No way. No way. 2 in a row! 2 in one night! And the cannonball! And the little porta potty race that we did at the start of the stream. What has happened tonight? What is this? Oh my lord. I mean, random Sporty as well. At least there's a more of an element of skill in comparison to like a random all, where you're getting. I think to be fair, I'm pretty happy with how I've driven tonight. A lot of the times I drive terribly, but
and this donation serves as an update to my fastest fully upgraded donation series, where I take all donation sounds around the circuit to find the best to use for racing.
It's rare that I have a stream where I'm happy with like how I've driven, but the luck has also been on my side as well, so it's just been perfect. We won the random all for the first time in God knows how long, nearly 2 years. Then we win the random more, all in the same night. And the cannonball run in between. Wow, 7 seconds in the end. GG Hellcat, and it was Hellcat and Makif all the way, and Phoenix was behind me for a lot of time on my side. So the top 4, it was me on the short side first, then the 2 guys who were on the long side first, then Phoenix who was on the short side first. So it was even there as well. Wow, that 1 minute best lap. That must have been a good car. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Unbelievable. What has happened tonight?